Alright, welcome back to another episode of Watch and Shoes. Watch and Shoes, the watch is the Invicta Nautilus Russian diver. Not too much more to say about this one. I did a very in-depth review of this watch inside the 21 watch box. So if you want to check that out, feel free, go right ahead. Just scroll down in the videos and you're right into it. I always hate to end my videos of shoes without putting a sandal up, because 99% of the time, if I'm wearing anything, it's usually a sandal. So I feel like it wouldn't be 100 if I didn't keep a sandal in the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos. So just to keep in line with that, this is a Birkenstock. Birkenstock, made in Germany. Leather insole, Napa leather, very, very soft leather. Leather construction, and the leather sole. And on the sole it says handmade in Germany, Birkenstock. This shoe has a lot of different names. One of the names is Ramses, Exquisite, Avantegarde, Cognac. That's not the only name I've found for this shoe. The other name is Birkenstock Ramses Exquisite Napa or Natural Leather Premium Cognac. So I don't know which one you want to go with. I probably use the longest of all of the names I find in the description of the or in the video title. But a very simplistic shoe. Really appreciate the extremely soft leather used in the construction of the shoe. This is my second pair of Birkenstock. The first one I had to break in before I did a review because it was extremely uncomfortable. And once I broke it in, which was over a year, I think, I said it's cool to make a review. I didn't trash the shoe. It actually molded to my foot, and or my foot molded to it. I really don't know who won that, but it became very comfortable. So this one, I said I don't need to wait for it to break in. I know what's gonna happen. They designed these shoes with some serious grooves and humps, as you can see here and here. Serious grooves for your arch. And they claim that there's therapeutically designed to cause your feet to go back into their natural setting. So it causes your feet to spread back out. I think typically if you're wearing shoes, especially nice dress shoes, they kind of squeeze your feet, and these are designed to make the bones go back to their natural intended setup. How that's possible, I don't know, because I know a lot of people, and I believe it's even cultural, have different setup for their feet. So I'm not quite sure how one company can make a shoe that is good for everybody. But they said they've been making shoes for 200 years. That's got to count for something. This is relatively narrow in comparison to my last Birkenstock, which you can go and scroll down on my videos and see. It's a white shoe, and it's covered here. It's exposed here. And that one was cork. This one is a leather insole. So that one was cork, and I believe they have some other element mixed in with the cork. And it basically, honestly, I don't know which one wins the battle. But obviously, most people's feet is not set up like that, with all of these grooves and lumps and humps. So I'm not really sure who wins that, whether your foot just decides to go with this pattern or whether this molds to your feet, or maybe it's a culmination of both. But eventually it does get comfortable to wear. But I really like this one. I think this is my only sandal with a hard leather sole. The sandal that I showed here actually has a leather sole, very worn out by Tommy Bahama. This is also the tumbled leather and a leather insole. Leather, 100% leather, but it's just a completely different style of sandal than this one. It's kind of like the opposite equal, and I've been wearing that one for years, so I plan to wear this for plenty more years. I really like this color scheme here. You can see with the watch, whether you're calling it rose gold or copper or bronze. I have a lot of clothes and a lot of shirts and a lot of accessories that match this particular color of bronze metal. They even have some down here. So, really like that. That was one of the main reasons why I went ahead and bought this sandal. Because one, it's a unique setup. Two, it's called Ramses, and I know that's a code word for African. Ramses was an African pharaoh. So anything African, I'm all for it. Even if there's a code word for Ramses, no problem. And I also have a white slip-on slipper that I did a review on, and it was also North African design. I think that one actually said North African. It was the red bottom slippers that you can also scroll down and see a video for. But that was also an African design. Very, very high-end slipper. Red bottom. Can't recall the name of the people who make red bottoms right now. But also a cool slipper. So for me, my most affluent look, at least affluent feeling look, is a really nice outfit and some really nice sandals. Because as I've said before, everywhere I've traveled outside of the US, sandals are it. So if you can show up in a pair of sandals that wow people, that's pretty cool feeling. To get compliments in another country off your sandals, especially coming from a country who doesn't respect sandals. The US is easily, you can say that this country is not about sandals. I've been laughed off of Facebook several times with photos that I put up hanging out in other countries, but the only thing people notice is, wait a second, you got on sandals. Ah, ha, 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 ha. It's very strange because the entire planet wears sandals. And these Ramses, if you were to do any kind of a search online, you would see all of those African pharaohs were wearing sandals. So it's very bizarre. If you look up any of these pharaohs' shoes, they're all sandals. And if you go anywhere in Africa, you're going to see people wearing sandals. So, I mean, it's pretty much a global phenomenon that has never made it to the United States. But since I made it out of the United States, it caught on with me as well. Whether I'm in Jamaica, Caribbean, or Africa. Pretty much have to wear some nice sandals or rock some nice sandals. All right, well, this is my cultural sharing period. It's come to an end. Thank you for watching another episode of Watching Shoes. The watch is the Invicta Nautilus. The shoe is the Birkenstock Ramses. Exquisite, Premium, Avantegarde, blah, 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 Cognac, and some other stuff. Long name for that shoe. Go over one quick time, really good focus, so you can see all of the attributes. Extremely soft interior leather. Very plush, thick exterior leather. The sidewall, premium leather. Birkenstock stamp there. Premium leather. Some rubber grip for the bottom, leather, and then more rubber grip. It's just a really nice way of doing a Birkenstock. Birkenstock shoe with a lot of class. You can see there are 2 layers of leather form the base of the sole of the shoe. And just no way around it. Just a very well crafted shoe, slipper, slide, sandal. Thanks for watching another episode of Watch and Shoes.